YouTube, it's Kathy, and I'm here today to talk to you about VaLITines. VaLITines is a month-long readathon that I am co-hosting in February, and I'd love if you'd take part in it. It was co-created by Kate, Sarah, and Leah, and I will leave their videos down below as well. They asked if anyone wanted to co-host, and I of course jumped on top of that. So you'll see me on the Instagram, you'll see me do a couple of Twitter sprints, and I'll be there for the live show. If you want up-to-the-date information, I will leave the Twitter down below. That's where you can go for all of the information you could possibly need. One of the things I love about this readathon is they came up with this beautiful bingo board. And in addition to that, not all of these are reading challenges specific to picking a book. In fact, 7 of these are experience challenges. The first of those is Love Song, in which you're going to write a poem or song to your book or something bookish. The next is Framing the Fave, which is taking a picture of your favorite book and putting it on social media. The third is Read Cozy, just reminding you that blankets and pajamas are a good time and you should read in a cozy place. The fourth is Where You Go, I Go, so take your book around and read in different places and let us know about it. The fifth is Bubble Bath, in which you read in a bath, and I obviously do this every Wednesday, so I've got this one covered. The next is Hot Date, which is asking you to read by candlelight, and if you're anything like me, you're going to join Bubble Bath and Hot Date into the same experience. And then the final experience is using hashtag VaLITines on social media so we can find your posts. The rest of the prompts are reading challenges, and I've picked out some books that fit them, but because I'm a mood reader and because this is in February, these are subject to change. First we have Cold Shower, read a book that is rumored to have a steamy scene, and for this and a few other challenges, I've picked The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. I've been wanting to read this fake-to-real relationship book for a while now, and February seems like a good time to pick it up. This one also works for Roses Are Red, in which you read a book with a red cover, as well as Black History Month, where you read a book written by a Black author. Next we have Beautiful on the Bookshelf, which is picking a book with a beautiful cover, and this one is definitely subject to whichever most beautiful cover I read that month. I will update you as to what that was, or will be, or is. Tenses are hard. Next is Gift That Keeps Giving, and this is to read a book that was given to you as a gift, and assuming I don't read all of them this month, I have all of these that I could use for that prompt. I also have 3 different books that I got from Secret Santas last month, so I definitely have some options for this. Next is Heartwarming, a book that you think is going to be heartwarming, and I think that at least one of those Taylor Jenkins reads is going to fit the bill, but I haven't decided exactly if that's going to be what I use for the prompt. Next is Forgotten Love, which is read a book that you previously DNF'd, and I think for this one I'm going to attempt to read Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I definitely did a report on this in school. I definitely read the Coles notes because this book sucked. I think it's pretty short. I'm gonna try to get my way through it, and also if I'm not enjoying it, I'm just gonna snark about it. Next is Puppy Love, which is read a middle grade book, and for this I'm going to read the second story by Neil Patrick Harris. This is the second, as you might imagine, in a series. I really enjoyed the first book, and I am looking forward to seeing what those kids get up to in the second book. Next is Living Single, in which you read a standalone, and of course, Taylor Jenkins Reid has my back on this one. Next is Together Forever, in which you buddy read a book with someone. Now this one is cool because you can buddy read with somebody you already know, but there's also a form that they've put together that you can put your name in, what you like to read, and they'll pair you up with somebody to buddy read. All of that information obviously will be down below. For By Any Other Name, you're meant to read a banned book, and Lord of the Flies also counts for this one, so I really do have to get through it even if I'm going to hate it. I doubled up on To the Ends of the Earth and Skinny Love by picking, and it's a long title, give me a second, One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich. I believe it's translated from Russian, it's from the Soviet era, and it's one day in somebody's life in that time frame. Could be interesting, could be super depressing, all I know is people recommend it. 5 stars is read a book that a friend, foe, or somebody else has given 5 stars, and for this I'm hopefully going to read Fence Volume 1. I asked my library to bring it in, and they have done that, but it hasn't been cataloged yet, so I don't know if I'll be able to access it by February, but I really hope I do. Because apparently I need more queer sports graphic novels in my life. Next is More to Love, which is read a book over 400 pages, and for this one, I think I'm finally going to pick up The Shadow of the Wind. I know that this is a bookish book, which is my jam. It's also been on my holds list suspended at the library for over a year, so I should really get to it. From my understanding, it's about this boy who is told to pick a book, and then he is then the guardian of that book, and then I am sure some shenanigans go down after that. For Happily Ever After, you are meant to read a retelling, and for this I've chosen Vinegar Girl by Anne Tyler. This one is a retelling of Taming of the Shrew, which is not one of Shakespeare's plays I've actually read or watched, but I've seen 10 Things I Hate About You. I understand the references. We'll see how it goes. The next one is Sharing is Caring, and this is to take a prompt from a different readathon that is happening in February and fulfill that prompt. I love this challenge, and for this one I'm going to read Once Ghosted, Twice Shy, which is the group read for the Sapphic-a-thon. I've put it on hold at the library. I'm 2 or 3 from the top of the list, so I'm really hoping I get it during February. But if I don't, Contemporary-a-thon is also happening during February, and I'm sure that Taylor Jenkins Reid will cover one of the challenges in Contemporary-a-thon, but they haven't been announced yet, so I don't know 100% for sure. The last challenge is Library Lovers Month, because in America it is National Library Month. I'm in Canada, so it's in October here. And most of these books will have come from the library, so I've got this one covered. If there are any questions I haven't covered, please let me know down in the comments below, because I would love to clear up anything that I haven't been clear on. Also remember to follow the Twitter because it has the most up-to-date information. And of course you can always follow the hashtag VaLITines. That's it for now. What challenge are you most excited about? Let me know about it down in the comments below. On the way down to the comments, if you hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. You can like and share this as you see fit, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!